The wait is finally
Jeez,
over.
2 years, my guy.
Came to an end yesterday at the
Thanks,
Xbox
man.
Bethesda Game Show.
You've been here for a while.
Playground Games announced Forza Horizon 5.
The bang. Right. Yeah, they probably will. They'll do something cool. Hey, I appreciate it, my dude. Thank you very much.
You'll get to explore an epic, ever-evolving, vibrant open-world landscape full of cacti, volcanoes, tropical storms, dust storms, and hundreds of the world's greatest cars. Forza Horizon 5 is available on November 9th, and you can play it day one on Xbox Game Pass.
I think it's so sick that you can do all this stuff from Game Pass.
Today I'm live with Playground Games to talk about yesterday's Forza Horizon 5 announcement. Then we're going to be taking a closer look at breathtaking open world festival location Mexico.
Cool, we got a big stream today.
Talk about the artistic details that went into recreating the country's unique landscapes. We'll also get the scoop on some of the game's new features, and before we wrap the show, we're happy to answer some questions.
Horn?
So pop them into chat as long as we go, and we'll see if we can get round to a few of them. And beside me today are two of the members responsible.
If you guys need me to move my webcam at all at any point, just give me a shout.
I was a creative director of Playground Games, not that. Is actually the associate art director, Connor Cross. Hello both, how are you?
Hey Charlie, super pumped to be here.
Yeah, I bet you are.
It's nice to see people like back in the office and studio or whatnot again. It's been weird, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, my dude? Joined at the perfect time. Streams just started. I am hyped for today.
I was up at about 1:30 last night in the Forza Discord chatting to the fans.
Just making sure it all happens. What was the vibes like yesterday?
For sure.
You knew it was coming up. Did you know when it
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. Very warm at the moment, but I'm good. How are you?
It's actually super secretive.
Well, we won't go down that route then.
Very, very few people know
Turn the stream up.
But you basically know your bits, and you.
Is that better for you guys?
On
Just make sure that it's good for both of us.
Yeah, you don't know what anyone else is doing.
It's very hot.
They'll kind of say things like, "Oh, it works really well in the context of where it is, and the games around you." Like,
they love waffling, don't they?
Is there anything we should change to make it better? And they're just like, "No, don't worry about anybody else's." It's like, okay.
And then it appeared, and then that was it. The game was out in the world. So tell us more about Forza Horizon 5 then. What is it? What are we expecting here?
Yeah, it's the biggest, it's the most diverse, it's the most fun Horizon. Yeah, it's the biggest open world we've ever built. It's got an incredible new suite of social features, which just make it such a fun, engaging, and compelling social experience to hang out with your friends. And yeah, just couldn't be more excited to share it.
It's been such a long time, and that's why when I saw the trailer yesterday, I was like, yes, finally something.
On social media was talking about yesterday is
finally.
How phenomenal Forza Horizon 5 looks, with some of them even saying it's the greatest looking game of all time.
Oh yeah, for sure. Of course, it is the greatest looking.
How does that feel? Everyone's saying these lovely things about
what you've been
doing.
Oh, great. Yeah, it's we've got such a great team here at Playground that really know their stuff and have been and
it is incredible how people can do this kind of stuff in the game, though, isn't it?
Looking at all the eco-types we're working on, every single one is so beautiful that
I'm hoping they say something about it in the stream about the customization. They probably will.
Absolutely breathtaking. Set of visuals there that I can't wait to show.
But they have said that the customization is a whole lot different from what we've ever seen before. And turn it down a bit.
Definitely.
About halfway.
Yeah, we're going to unpick more of that, but let's have a look at some of the excitement you guys shared on social media yesterday. With our first
for sure
here being from Roby4TV, who was sort of just excited that it was true. What's that like? What's the reaction that you guys have seen of people finally getting relieved that it's happening, it's here, and it's also only in a few months as well?
Yeah, I mean, even though we've...
Oh, mate, the weather's mad, isn't it? What a time to be watching a stream.
I can't tell you how
in this heat.
It was like going into that show and not
wish I had bloody aircon.
And also not knowing, like...
Or something, anything really.
There could be.
Yeah, fair dues, you never really know, do you?
So it is... Yeah, the anxiety levels are crazy.
Not like this.
As soon as it happened, and you just my Twitter feed fills up.
I'm pretty sure there's like so many more cars now that you can have a wide body and stuff for.
So we've got another tweet here from Slaptrain. It says,
wonder if they'd include my tweet. Probably not. Probably ego me again. Shake my head.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things to come, right? Forza Horizon 5 is huge, as you've already said.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, lovely. Up next, we've got Confucius Max, who says 5 is in Mexico. Yeah, I need that ASAP. So we're going to talk about this in a moment.
Are you guys happy with it being in Mexico?
It seems like a lot of the excitement has actually been because it's Mexico. Is that something you're really, really happy that you've seen fans?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Not the fact that it's another game, but that it's Mexico.
Totally. Yeah, it's one because we've throughout the development of Horizon 5 have been really getting deep into Mexico and really like kind of falling in love with that.
It's quite interested in it being in Mexico, you know, but
job, right?
can't complain. It's a pretty good area.
And it's just so exciting to see other people like feel that love as well as soon as they've seen it.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Definitely interesting.
I saw was like super pumped.
I know a lot of people were gutted about it not being in Japan. It's like, they'll do that in the future, I'm sure.
Which as we do.
Brilliant, lovely. And our last tweet is from
Dubai would be
Hugo,
sick as well, actually.
who says, I'll read the bottom one, the most beautiful graphics ever in the history.
The world's
of
their
the
oyster, isn't it?
gaming
They can do
world.
it anywhere,
I'm guessing
to
you
be
would
fair.
agree. Right. You have to, right, Connor? Otherwise, that's a lot of questions.
I still hope that one day they do like a remaster of the original Horizon.
No, I completely agree. The trailer was absolutely
Yes, I got a
stunning.
Logitech, but I'd recommend Thrustmaster, personally. That's why I don't use it.
It's the Forza Horizon 5 announcement trailer.
Is this the same one we had yesterday? It is, right. Goodbye, stream. Goodbye, revenue and all that, because, you know, music, life. Man, when this came on yesterday, I was like, oh, yes. I was so happy, man. Because at first it didn't have the Horizon 5 bit in the top corner, so I was like, what is this? And then that appeared, and I was like, oh, it's Forza, let's go. Pretty interesting song as well, isn't it, for the trailer? 20 minutes and we learned nothing. But yeah, that bit there was like proper Horizon 2 vibes for me. Oh man, I can't wait. Yeah, TX. I did have one before, but if you're looking to get one, I definitely recommend a TX. Oh, nice to see the Porsche Taycans finally appear in other games. Can't wait to drive it in this. One thing I do know, seasons are back. I know a lot of people will probably be quite upset about that. But yeah, we've got... So this is classed as a season, Sandstorm. We've then got like torrential downpour and thunder and lightning. That's another one. Potentially snow again, I hope not. I can't be arsed, it's snow. I think it's a old school Nissan. I could be wrong. Oh man, look how big the map is. Yeah, I'm so excited, Tyler. I can't wait.
So obviously the reveal was absolutely awesome. The room I was in alone was screams, jaws hitting the floor, a bit of everything. But I think this clip actually from Forza streamer Ash really kind of sums up how we all feel. Should we take a look?
Yeah, spices it up a bit, doesn't it? I personally don't mind too much.
Oh my God, yes!
I think this was all of us.
November the 9th!
That was definitely all of us yesterday.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I was literally going mad.
Oh my God!
I'm Mike Brown, creative director at Playground Games.
Hi! Thank you. That was so fun to watch. The hype is so real. Mike, we're going to go to you first. So fans have been hoping for a new Horizon game, and the fact that it's imminent is even better. The big question really is, and we picked a little bit on it before, but why Mexico? Why are we going to Mexico?
Yeah, so it's the question that we deliberate on the most. Like, what location is the Horizon Festival going to go to for each game? We start thinking about it right at the start of development.
No, we'll have enough roads. It'll be all right.
We spent a really long time making that call.
Oh, I can imagine it's not the quickest decision you'll ever make, really.
Well, it has all these kind of trickle-down effects for the rest of the game, like the cars that you'll pick, the type of racing that you do, the type of music that you go with. So it has really...
I bet they'll have some absolute bangers.
So you need to make sure
Horizon 4 had a good playlist.
Right from the start, we knew that we wanted to make the biggest Horizon ever. And you don't get that far down that path before you realise...
Yeah, it's a lot of off-road stuff, to be fair. I think there will be a good amount of normal roads as well. I hope. I really do.
Mexico is a country which is almost like the whole world in one country. It's just got snowy mountains, epic canyons, beautiful historic cities, stunning coastlines, jungles.
Oh, the
rolling
coastlines in
hills,
Mexico are
farmland,
gorgeous.
multiple
Absolutely
different types
gorgeous.
of desert. It just has everything. And then you add on top of that the fact that it has this culture that's known and loved all around the world, the art, the music, the people. There just couldn't be a more exciting option for the Horizon Festival than Mexico.
Yeah, I can't just the image
Fair
of the
enough.
cars bombing around it as well. And you saw how diverse it was from the trailer. So we're going to move over into the art stuff now. And we saw some game footage from the demo during the Xbox and Bethesda showcase yesterday. So I want to get into some of that and talk about how incredibly good it looks.
I haven't
So
pre-ordered it yet. I'm going to
from
wait for a
what
physical
what
copy
improvements do we see
of the
from
Ultimate
ray tracing
Edition.
in Forza Horizon 5?
So
But then I'll
we have
definitely be
ray tracing
pre-ordering
in
it.
Forza Vista, and ray tracing is basically the closest or the next step to
Mine was going nuts.
photorealism. It's a way in which light's calculated and reflections are calculated. That is
Hey,
pretty
thanks for the
much-
sub, my dude.
Might as well be there looking at it. If you look there, you can see the thin as the Project One. Even the letters reflected perfectly, the same resolution and everything.
Yeah, it's a shame that the ray tracing is only going to be in the
I can't wait for everyone to
Forza
get
Vista
the
mode, but
cars and
hey,
their setup.
if it's going to look that bloody good,
And having spent time talking
Can't
to some of the
complain.
community that takes so many pictures in Horizon, it feels like that is going to be a mode for them to really dive
oh, they're
into.
going to love it, aren't
Also
they?
on the trailer, you mentioned
All the
how
photography
diverse it is.
peeps.
We saw a rainforest that was in there as well. And I don't know if it's the UK weather at the moment being so hot, but you can actually feel the humidity in that clip. How did you do that?
Oh, yeah, you can see it.
As with everything, we looked at tons and tons of reference, and we really want to be as true.
The red one, it's the new AMG Project One,
And,
I think it
you're
is.
Absolutely correct. It's super humid, and the way we did
It's-
that was by
I'm
introducing
pretty sure it's
reflective
captured
light,
on
which is a great
PC,
big
I'd
volume
imagine,
of, basically particles.
considering how smooth it is.
Reacts in the way that humid and fog.
It might
and
be
all
on
that stuff
Series
would.
X.
So it allows you to have all these.
It'll
great
be on
strong
one of
rays
those,
of
though.
sun coming through.
Definitely one of those too.
God, Ray, that sounds cool. That does.
And all the light diffusion to get a bit more technical.
Yeah, look how good it
it's
looks.
Close to how that would work in real life as well.
That was one of the things I really enjoyed from the trailer. Actually.
Yeah, so the water's very similar to
You
Horizon
would
4.
see an image that looked
Bit of a
like it was
shame,
just
but
picture, but
it's
then you
alright.
would actually sort of like cheekily the gameplay would then come in off the corner of it, and it was just this.
I wonder what that line is going across the middle then. You know that dotted line just on the map? Is that like a specific area of the map, do you reckon? Because it's not a path or anything.
Greenery that we do see in the game. I want to ask you, if you've done your research, how many needles are there actually on a cactus?
On the
Ooh.
Choya cactus.
Uh-huh.
So I know the actual number.
Okay. Do you know it, Mike?
I have been told the number. I don't know if I can
I
recall.
bet they're
it.
having a field day.
So
Oh yeah,
I'm not
oh
gonna
yeah,
give
yeah,
the
it could
actual
be.
number out, because there's probably bragging rights on Twitter or something. But the one person that doesn't actually go and count.
Someone will do it after this now, yeah.
Yeah, just imagine when they had to put all the cacti in.
I mean, I absolutely have no clue, but a number that feels big to be able to
Yeah,
see
it's a bit of a
couple hundred,
shame.
maybe 1,000,
4K 30. There's like there's an upscale for 60, so it'll probably be like 2K resolution, which I can deal with. That's fine. But then obviously on PC,
Right.
but then you'd have to have an absolute tank of a PC to do 4K 60.
And give or take,
Wow.
each of those Choya cactus.
Yeah, the
42,000.
is unique, so it's not exactly 40.
What?
It's exact.
Oh, so if it's like that one there, the big one, it would have 42K. Right, okay.
Wow.
I was going to say.
And I mean, talking about cactus and looking at this clip here, the desert is significantly greener than at least what I thought it was going to be.
I just can't believe how big the map is.
That you've brought into the game.
Definitely. Like I've said, we tried.
Oh,
to
let me
be
move
as true and
my
honest
camera
to the
down. My
location
bad,
as
my bad.
possible. We've got several different deserts for all of you desert.
There we go. That should be
desert
better.
out there. So
There's an enthusiast community as well. So
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll do some new gameplay. Because they're obviously just talking about this now, but it's going to be a long stream, so
got
there should be,
Baja
hopefully.
desert you've seen there, that is lush. We actually call it the living desert in game.
Okay.
And
Living
what
desert.
you're looking at there is actually in the wet season, which is summer, where everything's in full bloom. You get the pink flowers come out, the San Verbana, all the Encelia flowers are out as well. It's great because it's everyone's preconceived.
So I'm
idea of
just
a
so
desert, it's
mesmerised at the
solid
moment.
sand and
Yeah,
barren.
sand dunes, and
It's good to see the Horizon balloons are back as well. Can't go wrong with those.
Like, wow.
There's you can find little oases hidden around here with palm trees, and It's,
Yeah, like
there's
I
that
feel like they won't
ton
show
of
off
bits to
too many
explore.
cars
Lovely. Now, obviously,
unless
I know
they
what
change their mind
photogrammetry
and
is,
do it
but
later
for
on.
anyone listening, obviously, but for anyone listening at home who may not have heard that term yet, could you let us know
the
what that
physics.
is and how it comes into play in Forza Horizon?
Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
So photogrammetry is basically the
You'd think
process
they're
of
good drivers,
taking
considering,
hundreds,
you know, they work on the
thousands
game.
of photos of a thing you want to recreate from every single angle.
I should just ask me to do it, you know? Be like,
and
hey,
we basically
did you want to
combine
try a
all
demo?
of that
Yeah, sure, why not?
and just put it in the game.
I'll be down.
And we do that for a lot of things. So, you know,
It's mad that it
like
goes
all
from
these rock
cutscene to
theory-
actual gameplay and it looks no
Absolutely.
different
I'm
at
talking
all.
about the trailer, ridiculous scenes. Wow.
We do it for everything, all the way down to roads, just to try and capture it as honestly and
As authentic as it was when you found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
It's
using
gorgeous. I
TCS
do have
couldn't
to
be me.
ask, though, I know you guys take your research very seriously, so who had to climb up the volcano to get the data on that one?
So we've got a brilliant team of photographers actually,
Probably had a drone.
and we even you know got some help from some Mexican photographers as well. That
Oh, mad.
took that team to some great spots and even provided you know what would be the best.
It's actually crazy to think about it though, isn't it? Like how much really goes into making the map.
You know they do all the
You know, all the
photogrammetry,
different like actual shots they have to take of
They're very
everything.
fit now.
It's incredible.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. I mean, we're looking at the city.
Yeah,
as well.
I'm not a fan that the 5's like a bit
Sounds
too
really
big,
silly.
you know.
Is it actually that
Bit
colourful?
too
It
big.
looks incredible. I've never been there, but would
That's
you look
sick.
at that?
I can't wait to collect all of those. I'm assuming they're collectibles
It
anyway.
definitely
It is, okay.
Lovely.
Like, you know, we've sampled all of the colour from real life locations as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the Eliminator
But,
pop up there?
one of the
Ooh.
other cities
96 players now as well, instead of 72.
and we've done exactly the same thing there, where we've sampled every single colour.
gonna be mad.
We've even got like beautiful red terracotta roofs that you can
Oh,
see from
gorgeous.
a distance. There's a fun little tidbit.
Ooh, I love a
we
fun
did
fact.
Discover.
That might be true.
Yes. So yeah, one of our team came back and said, hey, when we're looking at these buildings, they're actually all slightly, you know, they're all slightly different colours. But the law, apparently, it may not be a rule, don't quote me on it, is that
The thing is
you can paint
probably...
your house whatever colour you want, as long as it's not the same.
Oh
colour
yeah,
as
for
the
sure.
house.
I can't wait for the
Oh, I
Eliminator
love
in this
that.
game.
So that's resulted in some, you know, really brilliant pinks and
Yeah.
zany
Such a
greens.
diverse
British, what,
city
me?
as well, and just looks so gorgeous to drive. It makes me think of
I am
Paramore-y,
indeed.
I won't lie, but a bit nicer
Yes,
than
this
that
is
though.
it.
Anyway, you've
Shit,
sold
I
me,
know.
and
You're a
I
big
now do
fan.
need to go to Mexico, but before I get my ticket, let's get talking about some of the.
Yeah,
new
I can't wait
features
for
that
that.
you
When I
mentioned
saw
are
the
coming out.
McLaren, I was like, oh,
what
you
is
can
it?
actually take
Forza
your roof
Link?
down
That's the
now.
first one
Well,
we're
that's
talking
going to be
about. What is it and how does it work?
Sure.
Gonna be pretty
Yeah,
nice. The flames look
Forza
cool when
Link
you
is a new
downshift.
AI assistant.
Oh, no, it's
that
gone.
tracks the
Come
current
on,
status
Jessica,
of
do
you
it,
and everybody
please.
else in the world, as well as your current progress.
Hey,
like
damn, my
gameplay
dude, you're right.
and, festival playlist activities.
I'm going to have to catch the
And
flames
the
in a
job of
bit.
Forza Link is to try and just remove any
SSD
friction
full,
barriers between you
100%.
joining up and playing with other people that you might meet online. So it'll track the things I like to do, and it'll track the things I have and haven't done, and it might do the same for you as well. And if it knows, for example, that we
Oh,
love
I
to
don't
do
know.
a trial,
They might
haven't
keep it
yet
just
done
one,
this
I'd
week,
imagine.
Okay.
then it might prompt me to go, hey Charlie, do you want to come and do the trial? And then you'd go, yeah, cool. And then it just groups us together, starts matchmaking, and then we go off to do that activity.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
In that scenario, we might not know each other, we might not have microphones. but
Yeah, I
the
think
game's
this
trying
is
to
pretty
have
cool, the whole
joint
Forza
results
link.
and
So if you're
work
playing
together.
online with like random people, you can just invite someone along to do the race, literally as you're driving, instead of having to pause and go to it and all of that.
And that's in the Horizon Arcade. So can you give us the lowdown on what the arcade
Oh
is?
yeah, the
Yeah,
arcade.
so the arcade is a suite of really fun, engaging mini games.
can't
that
wait for
all play
this.
in
It
a
looks sick.
Collaborative or cooperative way. They're public events, so they spawn in the world a little bit like you might have seen in Destiny. You drive up to them. There's no loading screen.
Referencing Destiny in a Forza game, didn't think I'd ever see that.
Area.
But here we are.
With some of the players, and then you all work together to try and overcome whatever the challenge may be. And in this one, you've got to try and smash as many pinatas as you can.
Yeah, they'll probably do
There's a
prestiges
load of
again.
other game
You'll probably get to like a
as well.
certain point
One
and
of
then
my
they'll
favourites
level
is
you
called
up.
Mini missions, which is a little bit like Simon Says. So it just throws up like a little challenge on screen, which might say like jump over another car, and then you've got to try and work together with other players there to try and get your cars lined up. so
That's
that you
pretty
can jump
cool.
Over them, and that only lasts for a few seconds.
That
And
sounds
it'll
brilliant.
throw
There's a lot going on
Oh, I
then,
can't
so you can
wait to
get
do that
like
one. There was
little
another
challenges
one I
on the
saw in
go
trailer as well, which
whilst
was
playing.
it was like big bowling alley, and you were like booping into the sky off speakers. Is that another one of those?
So that's not part of the Horizon Arcade. This is what somebody has created within Event Lab. So
Okay.
in this example, obviously somebody on our team has put this together, but this is this is the kind of thing that.
So this is
players will be able to
basically
themselves
Playgrounds
look at
mode
that.
from
Someone's gone through
Dirt 5.
all of the things that we can see here, including those bowling pins, and then they set up a set of rules.
That's going to be so much fun, though, isn't it?
there's
I can't wait
a
for
bunch of
that.
rules that'll be going on to make this game mode work, but some of the ones that I'll call out are, so each time you hit one of those pins,
Oh, we'll have some
they set
JDM
up a
cars,
rule
don't you
that
worry.
adds 5,000 points to your team's score. It didn't have to be a team-based game. They could have had it be a
I just want to see the
free-for-all or,
Supra. That's what a lot of people are looking
team
for at the
versus team game
moment.
where you're all fighting against each other to try and smash as many pins as you can. It's actually based on the development tools that we use as a design team.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is a really, really powerful tool set, and one that I really can't wait to see what people create with.
I could see me spending a lot of time in that, especially streaming with like getting a big combo.
Oh, literally, every year it's going to be the same thing, mate.
100% my cup of tea. And it's
You just
always
never know what
when
to
there's
expect,
so
do
much
you,
to look forward
when it comes to this? Especially
and I would
games
say
nowadays are just
personally that you guys
so
do continue to not only
just
improve
insane.
upon
Like,
this
just look at
amazing
the
series
like
featured
background
title,
of all of
but
that.
actually
It's
come
just
up with
mad.
new ways for fans to actually play the game as well. So we know chat has been really excited about Forza Horizon 5. So are you guys ready for some questions from them? Ooh.
I guess so. You've kind of like made that sound kind of scary, though.
Yeah.
So we're not
You're on
getting
the
new
hot seat.
gameplay?
Okay.
What are we getting?
So first question is from Cockney Charmer. By the way, hello, Cockney Charmer. Thank you for joining us. Can we have some convertibles, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
There
we've
you
got
go. Signed
convertibles.
off. Sorted.
Yeah, there'll be a few convertibles in the game at launch. You'll be able to just
Take the roof down.
click the stick.
Oh
Click- I
yeah.
think it's a click
Stick the radio on. Drive around the
Ah,
desert.
so you can
Sorted.
take it down.
Stick in.
Okay,
And,
sick.
I think it's left stick.
one of the sticks.
One of those.
Yeah. So you can press one of the sticks in. You've got a convertible. The roof. Oh man. Okay. Such a
What it takes.
Perfect.
niche
Now,
little
we touched on this
feature,
very,
but
very loosely
buzzing,
already,
absolutely
but,
buzzing.
Lone Hermit Crab asked, will there be a big city and not just small towns? You mentioned that there were a couple already when you spoke before.
What's up,
Conor.
Alexius? How you doing,
So
mate?
we've, Mexico has got arguably one of the most beautiful cities ever, and that's Guanajuato. And
Yeah,
it's huge.
fair.
And with that,
I don't think you can whilst driving. You'd have to park up.
It's got a aqueduct system underneath.
Ooh.
So you've got all this bright, colourful, beautiful architecture up top, and then it's like, really gnarly, tiny little.
Ooh, okay,
roads,
interesting.
All in tunnels underneath that you can drift in and around.
God, that sounds incredible.
Definitely doing some drifting in there.
How, as we're building Horizon games, you find that if the city existed before cars, it tends to be really, really good for driving. Whereas modern cities are all grid-based, right? Which
Yeah.
don't make for the best driving experience. Whereas Guanajuato, every road is curving, banking.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that
underneath
then.
Another road.
If I can get my freestyle on down there, oh, you already know.
I mean, if you were designing it from scratch, just out of your imagination, you probably wouldn't come up with a city that was this.
That sounds brilliant.
Come on, I'm hoping people have got
Really
some
fun,
juicy
yeah.
questions for him.
Ray has also in chat has asked, every Horizon game has incorporated parts of the car culture present in its IRL setting. What elements of Mexican car culture are you
Ooh,
bringing
that's a good
to
question.
Horizon 5? Great question, by the
It
way.
is a great question. We're not actually in a position to talk about cars too much at the moment because we're still landing the final car list.
Oh, okay.
But I will say that, yeah, it's a thing that we really take pride in. In all of our games, we really want to capture that local car culture, and that's absolutely true for Mexico as well. I think I'm going to hold off on this one, actually, and say we'll
Sure.
closer to launch, we'll really go deep on this, but just for now, we'll
Oh, I love that. I mean, simply knowing, you mentioned...
It's kind of
before,
given
like,
anyway,
The culture of
be
Mexico
fair.
as a whole is very much a character in the game, so...
I'd imagine we'll get a demo. We've had it for all of them, so
Danny 88 has asked a
hopefully,
question
though,
very close
hopefully.
to my heart. Is there a drag race in the game?
There are several drag races
Several.
in the game. Yep. There is one that runs through the main festival site as well,
Whew.
which is especially cool.
Oh, yeah.
all right.
I mean, is that... I don't really know how to ask this, but like, what is the festival side?
I reckon
Is
it
still
will
the
be.
sort of area that has like a couple cool races in, or is it still just like a, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm just excited. I want to talk about Horizon Festival, you know?
There's so much going on in there.
So, surprise, there's going to be more than one.
Oh, we've got multiple
But the main
festivals.
festival site,
All
which
right.
is going to be Horizon Mexico,
Okay.
is built on a really old racetrack. So there is
Okay.
an awesome racetrack off to the side of it. And
That's gonna be
it's
pretty
built
sick.
On a old airstrip as well, in the middle of the desert.
Ooh,
You
and an
know,
airstrip. There we go. Questions answered.
Stuff going on with a badass
Hopefully it's a big
airstrip
airstrip.
right in the middle of it, and a racetrack off to the side as well.
Gorgeous.
Damn,
Can't
okay.
wait to see it. On-off PS chat says, do we know if the weather changes? Anybody know? I think with the two people here who might know. Can you
I reckon
confirm
it
if the
does.
weather changes?
the weather does change,
Wait, there we go.
and it is local as well this time.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
you can be at one side of the map, and you can see a storm kicking off, and you can drive all the way over there. And
You could do
What?
storm chasing.
That is
you can
sick.
do that.
Love it.
You can, I mean, we've even got sandstorms, so that was a tropical. We can do
So,
tropical storm.
oh man, that's mad. So there's like a proper thunderstorm going off in the side of the map. You can
And,
literally
you
just
can
drive
get
over to it
inside
if you
that
want.
thing, and there'll be loads of leaves flying off trees. And everything
Damn.
going crazy. And then you could probably leave that and see a sandstorm on the other side of the map and go drive straight.
That's going to be so sick. I can't wait for that.
One of the, interesting things about Mexico.
Hey,
like,
thank you for the subscriptions.
challenges for
I
us
appreciate
to
it.
see Is that 'cause it's a massive country and has
It
really
went off
huge
twice. I was like,
urban
what's going
changes,
on?
You find it. You can almost have different climates at the same time.
Yeah, yeah.
In the same season.
Imagine.
They ain't done that
So
before, have
in-
they?
In winter, which is the dry season, on top of the volcano, it's covered in snow. You can get blizzards.
Oh, wow.
But it's the dry season, so you go down to the beach. It's blazing hot. And
That's going to be so weird.
be in a blizzard, drive down the side of the volcano, arrive at the coast,
What?
and it'd be blazing hot.
Yeah,
and,
sunburn. Yeah. Wow.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah,
That's something you can do.
Fully would be fun. DJ Customs in chat. Lesser question, just says can't wait to drift tap cactus. I mean, fair dues. I mean,
Hey,
one of the
sup,
things
man?
I did want to know is that I mean,
I can't wait to
again,
drift
don't
tap a
comment on this if
cactus.
You can't, but one of the things I suffer with hugely in Horizon is hitting all the trees. So will the cactuses move out the way when I hit them, or are there some rigid ones in there?
You can smash all the cactus. You can drift tap as many as you want, and there are.
You can hit all the cacti. Let's go.
Drift tap is only for immovable objects.
Can't wait to be taking out the cacti.
Sorry,
But now you know, and now we all know. Green Machines asked, will there be any animals? And also, second question, will there be seasons? We've spoken a little bit about the seasons already.
So yes, there will be animals.
Okay.
We saw flamingos in the.
Can't wait to see the
And these
flamingos.
smart animals, by the way, in the way that the sheep moved out the way, will the flamingos move?
Actually, yep, are smarter this time round. So,
Oh,
That sounds like a challenge, that does.
so we've got wild dogs. Anyone who's been.
they haven't said that yet. I think it's on
Wild dogs,
Microsoft
you
website
can see
though.
everywhere,
If you want to have a look at the
and
price of the
now
digital
they'll be,
version.
sleeping on porches or sleeping out,
Wow.
around, and you can rudely disturb them, chase them around to your heart's content. We've got donkeys, goats,
Donkeys and
flamingos,
goats,
is
let's
what I
go.
said, that people have seen in the gameplay reveal. Some birds, parrots, that sort of stuff.
Oh, parrots, let's go.
Chrome Finance says, again, not really a question, just we want long highways like Autobahn. Is that something that's featured in the Mexican?
Please.
Yeah. It's, as I say, it's the largest map ever, and it does have a big highway that runs kind of corner
Yes.
to corner. So probably,
Wow.
I haven't measured it, but I imagine it must be the longest.
Highway corner to corner.
Gotta be, yeah,
It's got to be the longest highway we've ever had. Yeah.
Sheesh.
In comparison
All right.
to an English motorway. That
If you think of Horizon 2, that was a big old highway, wasn't it?
Yes.
It's going to put it to shame. Damn.
And last but not least, Wolfgang 302 asks, what is new in customization?
Oh, here we go.
Wolfgang, that is there's a big answer for that one.
That's a big
There-
old question.
Yeah,
huh?
there's
Not gonna find out, are we?
Certainly forget some of the options here. So
Oh.
car customization.
Oh.
There are over 100 new rims, over 100 new visual upgrade parts, thousands of
Okay.
performance upgrades.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
paint your brake calipers, which
Ooh.
is a thing that people have been clamoring for a number of years. So,
Yes.
I
Oh
did
my
say
God.
We'll add that to Forza Horizon 4 and then proceeded to not add it at all.
Well, we can now paint our wheel calipers, but we've got
Real,
thousands of
I wish it
options.
after we'd made it rather than before.
Okay, that is sick. Very, very excited.
A ton of new character customization options. So you can customize your hairstyle, hair color. You can choose prosthetic limbs. You can.
That's
set
pretty
your
cool.
pronoun, you can choose your voice. So there's much more options when you're customizing
Yeah,
how you appear
not
in the game.
too bothered about
as well
that,
as how
but
you
still
appear.
nice for peeps.
I made my character day one. I
Window
don't know if you know
stickers,
this,
I
made
bloody
my
hope
character
so.
day one.
That'd be
The same
awesome.
crown and like the duck boots, and I haven't changed her since.
Hey,
She
thank you
has,
for the
like,
sub.
I think it's like the Pulp Fiction emote, and I just thought she was perfect. As she
Keep
was
Game
on
Pass,
the
yeah,
website,
Game
so I
Pass
love
day
that you
one,
can have all
can't
these
go
sort of
wrong.
new elements to make the real you on day one. I just think it's
Cool, great.
superb.
Great.
As long as they keep my name in the game again. They didn't have it in Horizon 3, but Horizon 4 to actually be called Declan, I was like, yes, I've got my name.
So maybe I have to get a bit deeper on this one, but. That's everything. That's everything we have time
Damn.
for today. Lads, thank you so much for joining me. I'm obviously...
That's all good, mate. I think it's pretty much the end anyway. But thank you for sticking around for the stream. Have a good evening.
I said, we are at the end of the show, so it's time to say
Aw.
goodbye. And there's been so much exciting news in just 24 hours that I physically cannot handle it any longer. One more time for those in the back.
Hey, Subtiler.
The stream, Forza Horizon 5 will be available on November 9th.
November
on
9th.
Xbox Series
Oh,
X and S,
cannot
Xbox
wait.
One, Windows 10 PC, and Steam. And you can also play it day one on Xbox Game Pass, and Xbox Game Pass subscribers can get early access on November 5th. With the premium add-ons.
It is coming
bundle.
to Steam
And
as
if you're
well.
an eager beaver, you can even pre-install the game today, right now.
Oh, mad.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Stay tuned to the Forza channels for
pre-install
photos,
it
updates,
already.
and more Forza Horizon 5 news soon. Adios, everyone.
And there we go. That is it. So we didn't get any new gameplay, but we did get some lovely bits of information, which was nice. So yeah, I'm probably going to call it there. I am going to now record a video in this sweltering hot room, and I hope to see some of you in the comment section when it's done, because I'm going to try and break down as much as I can from everything we know so far. So if it interests any of you, be sure to be there for the video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for joining the stream. A bit gutted we didn't get any new gameplay, but again, we got some new info, which is definitely nice. And I shall see you guys soon, hopefully. So until then, adios.